Everyone in your city needs you, and no one will touch you. And yet, without you, the entire system of law in this city would collapse into chaos. This is your life. You are the executioner, and almost nothing about it is what you'd imagine. The first thing you have to understand about yourself is that you never chose this. Almost no one in your trade did. Picture your father, an ordinary woodsman, a normal man with a normal life. Then one day, a powerful lord needs three men hanged, looks out at the crowd, and simply points at him. Do it. And the moment your father's hands carries out the sentence, he was stained forever. He could never go back to being a woodsman. The job became who he was, and who you would become. You were raised from boyhood to inherit this. The curse was handed to you with your own name. So you had to learn the craft. And you learned it in the way every executioner does, slowly and strangely. You started young, practicing your cuts on gourds and pumpkins, learning the exact angle a blade has to fall. Then you moved to animals, building towards the unthinkable. And then came your first real one. For you, like the real executioner whose diary we have, it was a hanging at around 18 years old. When it was done, an older master stepped forward and slapped you 3 times across the face, not in anger, but as a ceremony. The slap was your graduation. You are now a master executioner, and you were about to discover how terrifyingly high the stakes of your skill really were. Because if you fail, the crowd may kill you. Beheading with a sword is the hardest thing you will ever learn to do. You must take a human head off clean with a single stroke. Perfect footing, steady hand, a smooth, exact swing. The crowd has come to see a clean death and swift justice. Botch it, hack twice, 3 times, or leave a man screaming, and the mob's mood can turn in an instant. Executioners who bungled the job have been stoned to death on the spot by furious spectators. So you train obsessively until the motion is flawless, and like the real Frantz Schmidt, you come to take a fierce private pride in it. In nearly 200 beheadings, needing a second stroke only a handful of times. Your precision is not bloodlust, it's survival, and the only honor your trade allows. But honor from the crowd is the one thing you will never actually be given, because in your city you are unclean, infamous, and the walls this builds around your life are staggering. You cannot hold citizenship. You cannot join a guild, hold any office, testify in a court, or even write a will that the law will honor. You are turned away from churches, taverns, bathhouses. A respectable man risks his own good name just by being seen shaking your hand. You likely live outside the city walls or beside the slaughter yard, in the part of the town reserved for unclean things. You hold the city's justice in your hands, but you are not permitted to sit amongst its people. And yet, inside this lonely life is a secret that would surprise everyone who shuns you. You know the human body better than almost anyone alive. Every bone, every wound, every fragile place. Knowledge earned from both killing and torture. And so you are quietly allowed a second profession, and a lucrative one, healing. You are a doctor. You set bones, you mix remedies, you treat the sick. And in your own mind, like the real Frantz Schmidt, this may be your true calling. The same prominent citizens who would never invite you to dinner come to you in secret when they're ill, because you're good. You earn well too, a salary like a skilled master craftsman. The man no one will touch is quietly a respected healer and a comfortable earner. But no amount of money or skill can buy back the one thing you've lost. And reclaiming it will become the mission of your entire life. Your enemy was never the condemned man on the scaffold. Your enemy is the shame, and you can fight it. So you do something almost unheard of in your hard drinking age. You take a vow against alcohol. You stay disciplined, sober, devout. You perform your terrible duty flawlessly, year after year, decade after decade, refusing to become the drunken, brutal outcast everyone expects you to be. And you are doing it for one reason above all: your children. You cannot bear the thought of the curse passing down to your sons the way it passed to you. You will not let them inherit the blade. So everything you endure is aimed at one possible goal: freeing your family's name. And in your old age, retired at last from the scaffold, you do the boldest thing of your life. You write a personal petition straight to the Holy Roman Emperor himself. You, the untouchable, the unclean, ask the most powerful man in your world to lift the stain from your family forever. Imagine the nerve of that. And against every expectation, it works. The emperor grants it. By imperial decree, the inherited shame of your family is formally abolished and dissolved. You have clawed your bloodline back into respectability with nothing but patience, discipline, and an unbreakable will. So that is what it was actually like to be you. The world remembers men like you as faceless figures in a hood, symbols of death. But one of you kept a diary, and in it, we don't find a monster. We find a disciplined, lonely, deeply human person doing the job no one else would, and hoping, against the judgment of an entire society, that one day you might be seen as more than the blade you were forced to carry. And because you wrote it down, at last you are.